And now, your reigning, defending, greatest wrestling podcast of all time. This is Let Me Book the Territory, the podcast for smart marks and nostalgia nerds. Featuring A-Dub.
On site, and it's on site.
B.A.
How can the heel heal off on the heel when the heel is healing?
And E-Ray.
No wrestling moves. Just hands. Just hands.
Powered by the Embrace the Turn Up Network. In partnership with the Inaudible Ruckus Podcast.
Welcome to the madness here.
You're ready for me?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, no children. Fuck it. Get out. Get out. The parents is at work here. The adults is talking. You go to the kiddie table, just like my man Victor Sweet said. This is Let Me Book the Territory, the greatest wrestling podcast of all time, the most organically absurd wrestling pod you will ever hear. It is I, E-Ray, the quasi-bad guy, the Diet Coke of evil, the man of 7 ace teeth, Jey the Uce man, at your service with more than 2 moves just for you. And I am followed with the fellas, my guys, the gentlemen that helped me make this thing go. The one, the only, the what do you want to call it? The solitary, the guy that just hangs around in CVS waiting to pick up women who've made bad decisions. He's like, is it aisle 8 for the plant? Aisle 9 is where I'd be over there. It is my guy.
It's the Dub Show. Taking your girl to aisle 8 and then going to aisle 9 myself. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy A-Dub is in the motherfucking building. Dub McIntyre this week because I am the biggest hater. I hate the way that you talk, the way that you dress. But I'm still here for you, even though I hate you. What's up, guys?
Well, that's some hater shit. I hate all these things, but I am still here for you. I don't have a hater bone in my body. You're lying. You are lying. You just told me how much you hate me. I don't know about the hate bones in your body. Maybe you don't have a hater bone in your body. Maybe all your muscles and your vascular system is hate.
It's a hater aura. This hater, it's energy. It's ultra instinct hater.
Oh, I thought it was just like your lymph nodes. Maybe he just meant bones, but all the other structures of your body are just filled with hate.
My taste buds, I taste hate at all times.
Oh.
I smell hate. I see hate.
Comment. Outside of that, the mellow, without being Carmelo, the bald-headed assassin, the psychopath, the richest man on this podcast. You know what we're talking about. B.A. DiBiase.
What's up, fellas? What's going on, man? It's been a long time. Feels like a long time.
You're ready for me?
B-A-D-B-I-C. Oh, yeah, you're ready for me. B-A-D-B-I-C, a.k.a. Black IRS, a.k.a. the B for the motherfucking East, B.A. Bigelow, a.k.a. Troll McIntyre, the former voiceless, now having his voice back. I had an issue this past couple of days. People out here, allergies in Ohio are some bullshit. But we back, we here, in the building, let's go.
Yeah, you gotta, wear a mask again. Go back to that time. Yeah, just stop raw dog in the air.
So many people love raw dog in the air. You see that one person just with a mask on, you be like, man, that dude's really about it. I wonder why he's about it. And then it just make you think shit.
And then your throat start doing the fucking the Osmosis Jones.
Oh, shit.
Looks good on you, BA. You wear them well.
Just take you over, man. Literally.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here once again to talk the many states of graps and all the action that has happened in between, and bring our unique takes to it. Gentlemen, I'm assuming that we've watched all the television product for the last week. Yes, no, maybe so.
There's so much craps. So much craps.
So, I mean, well, you know, of the
So
E.
much craps.
You know.
Yeah, no, I mean,
AEW's quarterly. Whatever they do a pay-per-view, we'll talk about. But outside of that.
all the Fed, of course, you know, I'm your new Impact expert, so I've been watching that too.
We appreciate your effort. You get paid no more for this.
No, nothing. Here's more.
You do that on your own
sir.
time. It's like, oh, you're doing such a good job at work. Here's some more work.
Nothing.
Let me times this nothing
sir.
times nothing. What does that equal? Mathematician Dub.
You said nothing times nothing.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say that equals an AEW live event crowd.
Hell.
God damn. I don't even. Do I have a sound effect
He
for
did
that?
say he was the biggest hater, so here we are.
I'm just saying, man. I think my high school graduation drew more people than this Dynamite.
I know ours did.
266 people.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Like,
Shout out to them
these
though,
crowds be
'cause-
so small now. You can point out the nigga that's musty.
Damn.
Oh, so all of them. 260.
Damn.
I hate the way you talk. Hate the way you smell. You stank yet. No. Anyway,
That being said, Swerve is kind of doing work right now against Brian Cage. The grabs are still good.
absolutely, because Swerve is the guy. Shout out to them.
Yes.
And again, shout out to AEW because they do put on fantastic pay-per-views. Like, it cannot be said, understated, can't be said any less. AEW kills it on the pay-per-view end. The weekly, week-to-week shit to get us there is the stuff we have the trouble with. But that's okay, because again, competition breeds greatness. So we need that extra product to keep getting the shit that we're getting in the WWE. Speaking of which, we got our challenger, champion versus champion match for Cody Rhodes at Saudi Blood Money 17. I know I've talked about this ad nauseum on one episode where we were talking about the Cody Rhodes problem now and trying to figure it out. Is it even more apparent to you guys or no? I'm just wondering.
I don't think this is the solution. I will say that, but it didn't. I don't think this added to the problem. I think the problem is they haven't built the challenger like with a real feud of two people disliking each other, but I don't think this added to the problem because, as we know, whatever Saudi prince is like the king's favorite that day books damn near this entire card. And I'm sure there's some young kid right now who said, "Dad, every time WWE comes over here, I want to see Logan Paul in the title match." And they were like,
yeah,
"Okay, cool.
why not?" It's literally like, hey, why not? Let's use him as a talent. My only question is because Cody Rhodes threw in that tidbit that he only needs the U.S. Championship to become a Grand Slam champion. Is this for both belts, or I thought this was just a showcase? Hey, champion versus champion.
I think they're gonna clarify that this Friday at the contract signing.
Oh, absolutely. But
because I
Thought I heard title versus title. Everybody's kind of running with it like it's for both.
I mean,
because Cody said it. Like nothing's been made official yet, but because Cody said it, title for title.
Hey man, EVP powers. That's happening.
I mean,
that's a bet. Take it, book it.
So, okay, let me ask you, BA, how would you feel if Cody Rhodes takes that belt off of Logan Paul and now he's a double champ and a Grand Slam champ?
That's a loaded
and then
question.
he's drinking Wheatley vodka just in your face with the American flag, a bald
I'm
eagle.
low key like I'm
with
thinking
the
about
American flag in the
all I can
Dipset
think
title.
about exactly. That's what I'm saying. All I can think about is like the Dipset anthem video and Cody being in the video. Like that video was so wild, and I'm just thinking about like Cody just posted looking over the city with both belts over his belt hand with double fist and Wheatley vodka on the rocks.
Homeland,
Like,
you hear that? Let's get it on.
Wise man, are you hearing this? We need you to make this meme happen.
Shit, man. So I can like honestly like I would love to see it because it would give us something to talk about with Cody. That isn't man. He just that Roman thing is just he don't got nobody to rest. It will give us something else to talk about. So I'm not mad at it, but I don't see it ending like that. Like I don't think they're gonna do something like that in Saudi. I think this is gonna be some sort of way that they do like a disqualification. Nobody, yeah, like it's smash it apart type deal, and then we'll never hear from it again.
Who hasn't showed up on what big YouTuber hasn't showed up on WWE television yet? Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat's gonna come out.
Mr. Beast hasn't.
Yeah, but he's not like an antagonist. It's gotta be like Kai Cenat or some. Yeah, you gotta have somebody. Because what Mr. B's gonna do? Like, just give Cody money. $4 trillion. Like, here you go, man.
I don't know,
here's
man.
a beast burger. It's like, all right.
I was
too nice to punch you in the face. Just take my title, buddy. You deserve it.
It's gonna be Joe Budden-ish.
Did y'all see that game show he has out? Taylor was doom scrolling and she saw it pop up and she just had it stuck. And I'm like, yo, what are you watching? And she was like, this game show. And it was low key kind of like sick how he had these people like begging for money. Like it's pretty wild. Pretty wild.
I'm very proud to say I've never seen one Kai Cenat video. Did not know who he was until he popped up on WWE television.
Wait, Kai Cenat popped up on WWE television?
Didn't he do like a backstage thing at some point?
No, that was I Show Speed.
Yeah, that dude who I didn't know.
Exactly.
I didn't know that dude.
Exactly my point.
He just runs. He yells a lot on stuff. I
know Kai Cenat, but
yeah, Kai Cenat popped up with like Nicki Minaj. He was yelling at Joe Budden, all that weird shit. All the fun. He was the one who was pissed off that Killer Mike won a Grammy.
Yes.
He won a Grammy.
Little short dude with the dreads.
Yes. Islander Jamaican dude. Yeah, let him go and start dancing. Do like the Pond the River dance. Do some thunder clapping, and then Cody Rhodes just power bomb him. Cody Cutter to death.
That would be dope.
That would be great. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Give us some of that. That would be hilarious. I'd love that.
Dub, get with the times. Go Google this kid or something. Jesus.
Google me, bitch.
He refuses to.
That sounds awful.
When does Dub become Mr. Get Off My Lawn? I thought that was my gimmick. Like, what is happening right now?
Dub was born Mr. Get Off My Lawn. Have you seen his attire? Dub dresses like he was straight out and stuck in 2005.
I still got my wooden Jesus pieces. I still got them. Got them, baby.
Me and Eddie Kingston respect it.
I was just about to say, Dub dresses like a black Eddie Kingston.
I was the first Eddie Kingston fan on this pod.
I thought you were about to say I was the first Eddie Kingston.
I mean, that's it.
That means
he's older than me. That too.
Exactly. It's possible.
You stole my gimmick. Gimmick infringement.
I was dressing like a New York nigga in 1997 when he was still in school.
Wearing lugs and shit.
Dub was at the tunnel.
I definitely had
lugs.
Lugs and a fucking chirp phone.
Was definitely in that Dipset video standing next to Hell Rell right before they arrested him. What? Absolutely.
Dub is in the first Dipset video. You didn't even know that.
Standing right next to Hell Rell, baby.
Crazy. Right 2 for 5. 2 for 5 purple tops.
Yep.
Dub is a living legend. He might have crafted the first piece of wooden jewelry. He just had nothing to do in his cell block Dub. Just sitting there crafting. Where'd you get? I was gonna make a shiv, but I turned into Jesus because I'm turning over a new leaf. Gotta figure out how to wear this though, just in case, so I can stab it and make a fashion statement at the same time. Dub is an innovator, ladies and gentlemen.
And then I stabbed 5 niggas and took all their rosary beads and just made them into one big old rosary chain. Boom.
Wow. And he had kept that ever since. He found like, never mind. I was gonna say you had to glaze it and. I knew we weren't mature enough for me to use that terminology, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna walk right into that. But you know what?
How do you make ham?
Right.
Anywho.
But real talk, fuck all that shit y'all talking about. Fuck these YouTubers.
Damn.
Cody 2 belts. I want it now. Not the possibilities out there. I fucking want it. I don't care. I don't care. I want him to hold up both of those belts while we in Cleveland talking about, whoa!
That would be insane.
And then he loses the U.S. title in a triple threat because of The Rock And that's how The Rock returns and says, yeah, I'm coming for that other belt too, nigga.
Wow. That's intense.
That's a lot. Yeah, I know, but I would love it if we get the final boss back in Cleveland, man. God damn it, my head might explode like Scanner style. They might have to get.
I've been watching that.
Let me make sure my
lately.
wheels updated.
I literally just watched that yesterday, like last week.
Hey, BA, just leave me one of those belts. That's all I ask.
I got you. $1 million belt. I got you, Dub.
And then as he's laying on the ground, minus the U.S. title, the final boss says,
Yes.
Fuck your story.
Yeah, he
Great.
does. Yes.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
says
don't-
to Cody, no, you can't hold mine, but I'm going to take yours.
Oh.
wow, that sounds
Jesus.
like, hey, Dub,
Exactly.
if, I
Exactly.
think you just might have had a flashback. It's okay. PTSD is treatable.
Snaps. It
Therapy, brother. He's
Powerful.
You
Nope.
can't hold mine, but I'm gonna
No,
take
we
yours.
got a hard left out of the PG era, so we got to make that sound as inappropriate as possible.
PG,
Never
brother.
say hard left to me again. Dub, I promise you, BetterHelp. We need a sponsorship. Help
We
us.
do need a sponsorship.
PTSD 2005 was rough. Yeah, but, anyway, I don't know if I don't. I think how it should happen, of course, because and again, I don't want to see Cody 2 belts because it's already like it's a weird thing right now where it's like, all right, he's having matches. I think Logan Paul and Cody having a good match and then some shenanigans happening does not hurt him in any way, shape, or form. Might even put him in peril because he'd be cheating and stuff like that. And then you think Cody almost loses, but that's the whole point. We know Cody is not losing anytime soon. And it's like if you sacrifice another wrestler that could take the title too early, kind of like they did AJ Styles, again, it's like a nothing to me. And it just like, how do I care about this? Because I know he's not losing. So again, giving me a Logan Paul, great, but I don't need him to take the belt off of Logan Paul. Because then if he does that, then how do they take that belt off of him? Like, does he go, well, I'm only putting this belt on the line. Like, I don't need him in a multi-man match like Bukkake Lee. We'll talk.
Yeah,
that later.
he goes on to NXT and says, Wesley, you inspire me. I'm gonna defend this U.S. title against all comers. No pause.
Oh.
Duh. Are you okay? Are you trying to tell us?
All right. That's intense.
You know I couldn't find no wood lacquer in prison, so I had to make my own.
And then next thing you know, it's Cody, Mello, I don't know, LA Knight.
Cody
Yeah.
Mello and Baron Corbin.
There you go.
Burn the ships.
Yes.
And then Cody decides, hey, I'm doing double duty at SummerSlam. I'm gonna open and close the card. Fuck what you heard.
On some
Hey,
Bret
that might
Hart
be
shit.
hard though. That would be
Okay.
hard.
On some Bret Hart shit. Oh, I'm here for it.
Yep.
So he fights a triple threat U.S. tag match or U.S. match and loses.
And loses because of Rock. And then
But to who?
fucking Mello. I don't care.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
At that
What
point,
is
I don't care.
happening?
Put the
I'm booking
rocket
Cody
up.
right now. I don't care about
yeah.
anybody.
I'm playing
Dub's
2K.
going crazy.
Right? I feel like my GM mode going nuts. Like,
Right.
And then in the main
all
event,
my
like, you
players
think
for
he's
Randy
gonna
Moss
lose.
to the Cleveland Browns. I love it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the main event, he beats Nick Chubb for the world title. Yeah. Fuck it.
Tracks.
Chubb. Dub, are you okay?
Puts him in the figure four. And like, because, Chubb has a leg injury. So Cody puts him in the figure four.
This is wild. I go away for a week and this is Dub is like transformed into the maniac on this show. The fuck is happening?
I show up next week with a fucking Mankind mask or something. Go real crazy.
If Dub start podding from the boiler room, we got a problem.
Hey, that match did happen in Cleveland.
Right,
96
boom, see?
SummerSlam.
Long-term booking, brother.
Man.
What do you think about this, Dub? Well, you know something. Like, I can't hear you. Why are you breathing so? Gotta make my own wood lacquer, brother. Okay.
I'm like, can you hear me now? I'm standing behind you.
Ah!
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of on board with this Dub. I know it's not gonna happen,
Yeah.
but if it does happen from some off chance, Whew, that would be fire.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
A triple threat at SummerSlam, and then him defending the title beginning and end of the card. That's hard. But
because then you
also,
have like a beat down Cody, and you put him against like a really proper heel,
and now that's interesting.
Yeah, and now you're like, Cody's losing both these belts. But
As long
somehow
as it's not
he
like Baron Corbin. Can't be Baron Corbin.
No, it can't be Baron Corbin. No.
But it's got to be like somebody.
LA Knight sounds right.
No, it's got to be a heel. It's got to be a heel.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Maybe a returning Bobby Lashley.
Bobby
he
Seal, that works.
He should be healed by then. No, not for the U.S. For the main title. He already lost the U.S.
Okay, got you.
Come on, man.
I gotta keep up.
No, we'll keep you on. Yeah, I think that would be interesting. But so we booking it right now.
Oh, Solo.
Man.
That would
Rock
be a good.
Rock coming back saying,
good.
"I'm taking everything from you."
That's good.
Boom. Rock bottoms him in the triple threat because you can't get disqualified in a triple threat. So then he loses that, and then Cody has to take on Solo at the end of the night for the world title.
You know what happens? Roman Reigns comes back and stops Solo.
Boom.
Face turn. Everything changes. The Rock was calling orders, and then, of course, SmackDown, etc., so forth. That's when they explain themselves. He's been giving all these orders. He's been taking over the bloodline.
Boom.
And I'm not with it.
Huh?
Bam, and there we go. Yep, stretch that shit out another like 7-8 months.
11th inning.
It started off as a joke, but we got to some interesting shit here.
Yeah, I'm not mad at any of that. We just booked a whole like 6 months of time.
I was about to say, I can't imagine what happens in between.
Germany. That's it. Ain't nothing fucking happening. Ain't no belts changing hands. It's gonna be just Germany. Germany crowd's going crazy. Where else they gonna be at?
Money in the Bank is in Toronto.
Like
The 6.
Yo, you think BBL Jersey gonna make an appearance?
Possibly. I mean,
WWE title.
Hopefully Baca won't be there. He got a weird case, so I don't know why he's around.
Yep.
With the BBL big gold. Oh, man.
So much BBL.
And then he hanging with him and Priest gonna hang out.
Oh, you already know.
The Down Undertaker. Oh, it goes so hard.
The Down Undertaker.
Oh, did I say that out loud? The part out loud. Anywho. Oh yeah. Giving it's a whole new meaning, brother. Hey.
Gotta let it rock now.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. Speaking of fault, where do we see and do we love, or how much do we love, I should ask, Carmelo's character just being arrogant tweener?
Fucking love it. I love every second
Agreed.
of it. I know people were worried that
Great
like
work.
Melo talking shit about Bobby through a tweet was like something that wasn't a work, and it was kind of shoot, and they thought Bobby would shoot, and I was like, nah, this is a work, brother. This is a work. And now it's Melo's full character. Yeah, I'm number one pick. What y'all get picked at? Oh, no wonder you about to lose. I fucking love it. Fuck. And then he said to Baron Corbin too, a guy who he knows he can beat because he's already beat him. Yeah. I love it. And I love the fact that like the match that him and Corbin had, they let Corbin like really get his stuff in to like make you really think like, oh, Corbin went down there and kind of used all his VC to get some new moves and shit. He kind of going.
VC.
And then,
Yeah. I was
and then Melo gets out of there with like the heel roll up. I was like, this is great. This is great.
It literally, he went to his WWE 2K24 moveset package and was like, man, I've been wrestling all this time at NXT. I got all these points. Let me use some of this shit. Let me get a couple new moves. Let me get a new like signature. I'm gonna change that shit. Do this weird Frankensteiner Alabama slammer jammer. Do a flip over cutter. Yeah, I got some new shit.
Yeah,
I was like,
suplex into the color, Death Valley driver, rock bottom into the turnbuckle. Yeah,
he spent like $500 on some new color variants. Yeah, I like that.
There you go.
You like that?
He thought he still had negative VC from the new interest theme because he got the one Def Rebel theme that doesn't suck.
Man,
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I think Melo. I mean, since we're talking about Melo, let's talk about his performance in what a tournament. Guys, the King and Queen of the Ring tournament has been fan-fucking-tastic. So we're starting with SmackDown. As we just alluded, Baron Corbin versus Melo. Melo takes him out after Baron Corbin got all his shit in. Melo rolls him up. Great call, protected both guys. And Melo looks great. But they didn't just like completely have Baron Corbin looking up at the lights and ruin all the glory that he has built up, the cachet he's built up in NXT with Braun Breaker. Now, moving forward, after the other match, we get Melo versus RKO.
The dream match you didn't even know you wanted. Because truthfully, it could have been either one of those guys. That being said, AJ Styles versus Randy Orton 12 was great, as always. Those guys are wrestling soulmates. Shout out to Uncle Allen. The roids are really roiding right now. So happy.
What are you Hey, Doug, knock it off. He showed us what he does for his workout regimen. He goes in a cold plunge and does approximately 422 seconds of jump rope really fast. That is it. That's all you need to get shredded like a julienne salad.
Add body mass like that.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
If you sit your body into freezing cold water and then you do jump ropes, it puts on 13 pounds of muscle.
It's incredible.
Everyone knows that. It's science. What are you, idiots?
Yeah.
What is this, a center for ants? I don't understand. Got stupid?
What science class did he go to? Was it eugenics studies?
Oh, no.
With Professor
I need to know.
Frank.
I mean, because clearly everybody knows where AJ and Wendy live. So Frank Thomas definitely just knocked at the door, and AJ was like, "Yeah, no, I'll take all the eugenics, and I won't tell him about it either." Nope. So I don't want her to like it too.
Beakers in his hands.
Yep. Doug Flutie grab it like test tubes because he's tidier than him. Just
hands bleeding with test tubes and beakers cracked all in his hands.
Cold plunges and jump rope. What the fuck you talking about, Alan?
What you mean, Doug?
Right.
Cold
Did you see
jump rope.
Did you see how much jump roping he did?
Exactly, man.
He said he hates spending time
seconds.
he said, I hate spending time in the gym, so I make sure I maximize my time. He did like 3 bent over rows, hit the cold plunge, 422 seconds of jump rope.
Yep.
Ripped.
I like to get my head under when I first get in there.
What you didn't,
the cold plunge.
you also didn't know that when you dip your body in ice cold water, it makes your skin darker.
It does.
It's like a tan. It's like, oh, it's so cold. Your skin just starts
So
to
because your skin can actually turn blue, it just gets darker?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what happens.
It's melanin production. If you didn't know, that's how you do it. You just
Ice
stick your.
produces melanin.
Makes
Yes.
a lot of sense.
That's why you always see Caucasian people just jogging outside in the wintertime. They're trying to get that melanin production, like X-Men, like the X gene. They're trying to put that shit under pressure so it expresses.
Is that why the white girls still wear their summer outfits in the winter when they go to the bars? Because it's not the fact that hoes don't get cold, it's the fact that they want to get cold because they can't go tanning.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Melanin.
Dub's doing the science.
Science and the mathematics.
There you
White
go.
girl breakdowns
here
with
now.
Dub coming soon.
We here now. About to double up. About to do 800 seconds on the jump rope. Y'all not ready.
You're gonna be too ripped, but you're walking around like fucking Mr. Hyde in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Wow! Don't look at me. Like, get out of here.
Arms down.
I can't.
Duh, what size is that shirt? It's a medium. Just buttons exploding everywhere.
It's a dub XL. You mean a 2X? No, a dub XL. They had to make a size for me.
That's where the arms are like 8 sizes too small, but the rest of it is like much bigger. Like that's how John Cena should order his
Jump
shirt.
too much rope.
Right. I did 700 seconds on the jump rope. I can't contain the muscle mass.
I did 3 minutes in the cold plunge. Uncle Allen was right. He was right. Beware. Tell my tale.
Tell my family I love
Tell my
them.
family I love them.
Too many muscles.
Now, too sweet me before I explode from muscle mass.
Have you ever seen a man die from too much muscle mass?
We about to die.
Oh, shit.
I can't even joke. I'm gonna be quiet on this segment. If I don't want nobody to be harmed in the making of this bit.
Oh, God. Help me. So, take it. SummerSlam weekend, we are staying away from all the jump ropes.
Oh,
And
man.
dare not combine it with a cold plunge. It's
So I
just
have
not
all
going to happen.
those things around in my garage. My daughters have a bunch of jump ropes, and my cold plunge sits in my garage. So it all has
That's
to go
why.
away.
That is why they look like that.
Makes sense.
Daddy, can we have ice cream?
My children are in
Yes,
like the
put my
95th
truck
percentile
down.
as far as height and their age range.
And body fat percentage versus muscle density. Like,
Tell you,
what
man.
does that?
I already got Avery
jellies.
taking free throw shots. Twin Towers coming soon. I'm telling you.
BA trying to make 2 Caitlin Clark,
Oh yeah.
Asia Wilsons. Like, I feel you.
If
Candace
one,
Parker
if one gets taller than
and
the other, like
Candace
that,
Parker.
oh yeah, let's go.
Oh shit! The towers of power. There you go. Oh my god.
Privileged
make
kids
sure-
will wear.
Just make sure you don't put them into the cold plunge for longer than. It's kind of like
Like Gremlins.
That's crazy. I was not gonna say grilled. I was like, it's kind of like when you warm up stuff in a microwave. You gotta put it in there like 30 seconds at a time because if you just leave it, you just overexpose. You're like, oh no, my children.
They don't have muscle mass. They look
Exploded
like
my
Uncle
kids.
Allen.
Honey, I blew up the kids. In the
Honey, Uncle Allen, the kids.
in the cold plunge. Father, why did you do this?
Now they look like a Bobo from Double Dragon now.
Yes!
A Bobo.
Yes! Back-to-back Double Dragon mentions. We are the greatest pod of all time.
There we go. I still listen, damn it.
I can just see your wife now. Honey, Uncle Allen, the kids. BA, who the fuck is Uncle Allen? AJ Styles. You mean the phenomenal one? You phenomenalized our children?
I didn't do it on purpose. I did
Right.
30
I
seconds
took
at
a smoke
time.
break and I forgot about them. Came back, they were 17 feet tall with calf muscles the size of my head.
Right.
Like,
And we need a new garage. Sorry.
oh, only Rick Moranis can save us now. Like, you've ruined those children.
That's why he left Hollywood.
He blew up two children.
BA.
Oh, man. Well, to get back on track here.
Wrestling.
Uncle Allen's regimen. I'm buying that. That shit probably sell better than Kanye's workout plan. I need that. Thanks to Uncle Allen's workout plan, I'm envy all my friends.
Right.
And I killed them all, too.
Just punch a hole through somebody's chest. Like Fist of the North Star style. Just explode 5 minutes after you walk away.
Uncle Allen's workout plan.
Like,
Uncle Allen's
It's so
workout plan.
it's like fingers blow off and his fist fly into his fucking.
Uncle Allen's workout plan.
That's the workout plan, just killing people.
Workout plan.
Ridiculous.
That's right. Put in work. Cold plunge and jump rope. Baby. Holy shit. Thank you.
And then it
Uncle
ends with
Al.
Uncle Allen saying, "You don't want none."
Right. Like, seriously, you don't. There's like a warning label at the bottom in small print. You probably don't want any of this because it will end up in your ultimate demise. Thank you. Oh,
Try
man.
at home or the gym or anywhere for that matter.
Sounds like behavior by the biggest hater on Raw. In all honesty, sound like behaviors from him.
Perhaps. Because I don't know about you guys. Drew McIntyre does not have his own workout plan, but he's definitely been like, he's leveled
It is.
up.
It's fat shaving. He's fat shaving. He does have his own workout plan.
That's how he gets stronger. He just fat shames people.
Burger after burger after burger.
Every
I
time.
love that shit, man. It's so funny.
Oh my God.
It's so childish.
So this week,
But yes, this week on our update of the Kendrick Lamar Hater of the Year, Drew McIntyre, E-Ray, present to the class.
Raw opens with Drew McIntyre coming out, shitting on CM Punk some more. And then it was like, you know what? I hear Judgment Day music or grunts and guitar riffs. Ends up being Damien Priest in the music.
All rise.
Undertaker. Oh yes, Damien.
Over sweet guitar riffs. Damien Priest comes out to confront Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre gives him a little haterade, and Damien steps up to the plate.
Priest kind of cooked him.
I'm about to
He
say,
kind of cooked him.
said, "Oh, this is your fault."
He said, "I tried to cash in on Seth multiple times, and you stopped me every single time."
And
And then
where'd that get
said, "I should cash in on you." And what did I do? Cashed in on your bitch ass. I was like,
All this is your fault. And he broke it down. It was basically the best segment of This Is Your Life. They usually do that on WWE, but he did it way more concise, and it felt more, it had a little bit more rapper bars to it. I was like, oh, okay, I like this. That might have been one of Drew's best promos. Or not Drew, Damien Priest's best promos. I was like, shout out to you. Do we think he's right? Dub.
who, Damien?
Yeah.
He 100% is right. He broke down 5 months of storytelling. Every time he tried to cash in, Drew was right there to either Claymore and kick that nigga's head off or something. And then said, you know, you should cash in on me at some point. And Damien was like, And then what did he do? He cashed in on him. So he was right. 100% right. I'm all for this title match happening at Saudi Blood Money 45. I can't wait.
Yeah, it tracks.
Well, don't forget, he also said you also got beat up by a one-armed man. And all you had to do is take your wife's hand and leave. But you stayed. And that's your fault too. Like, he just broke it down. Everything was his fault.
He gave him some therapy, real talk, therapy talk. He was like, this is a choice. Nobody told you had to be a WWE superstar. Like,
Man, do you know how hard it would be to listen to my therapist if I sat on the couch and this nigga sat down in like patent leather bodysuit
with an eyeliner on,
being 6'7" with a championship in my face,
with chain link fishnet. Yeah, no.
Dressed like a Cenobite, just say it.
Yep. I was just about to say it.
Just say it.
I was just about to say it. Straight out of Hellraiser, like, I got another appointment at 8. Right?
2 months without a Hellraiser mention. 2 months.
It was coming because it's been in my spirit. I was like, oh, he's sitting there waiting for it, and he's just like, oh yeah, I got another appointment in hell. I mean, across the hall.
Some asshole opened up the box. Gotta go scare some motherfuckers.
Yeah. But anyway, how does that make you feel? I just asked you. No, I don't know. I'm out of here. I think I'm never coming back, especially because it's like $666 an hour. I don't know what that's about, but probably not going back. Thanks. You're done. You're done with your therapist career. But Drew, and that's where we're going with this. Drew versus Damien at Saudi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's where we're going. But in a Damien related thing, I want to ask you guys if you picked up on this. Remember when Damien asked Dom, "Hey, are you and Rhea cool?" Mm-hmm. So the internet has been alluding to, and they also talked about it on the last Cheap Heat, of last week Dom had his bandana on, right? And then later on in the show, he didn't have it. You know who had a bandana in their back pocket? One Olivia Morgan.
Yeah.
Oh, that scandalous Jezebel.
That Jezebel.
So Dom out here with the Dirty Sanchez mustache, giving away free mustache rides,
He's getting real
apparently.
dirty.
And
Hey,
I tell you what, if that's how they gonna turn Rhea
$3.99?
face in this Judgment Day breakup and continue to have Dom be a heat magnet, kudos.
It's a great pivot.
That's a
It's
great
hell of a
pivot. Because Dom's already the biggest heat magnet in the company, and what better make somebody else a heel? Put them right next to Dom.
And at least with me, Liv Morgan's a heat magnet too, so it all works. And I don't mean it like that. I mean
I
in the
bet
sense
you
of a
don't.
heel. In a sense of a heel.
You're ready for me.
In the sense of a heel. It is well
And at least
documented
for
on
me,
this show.
Liv is definitely.
Liv Morgan annoys
See,
the crap
I
out of me.
started the pod talking crazy. Now, BA, I hear you, brother.
No, I'm not playing into your
The
agenda,
McIntyre
Liv
brothers.
Morgan.
I got you.
I hear you,
The
brother.
Mac Bros.
Don't worry, I'll invite y'all here to
Bros.
Toledo. We can hit a couple of spots. We can find us a
swear,
couple
you
Liv
know.
Morgan.
I don't want Liv Morgan in my life.
I don't want your life.
I was like, when to be able to become the quarterback of some mediocre high school? Like,
Hey, we were great now. John Moxley. No, what's the boxing? I was gonna say John Moxley.
John Moxley.
Oh, apologies to John Moxley.
Oh,
Big apologies.
oh my God. Thanks. I'm off all this stuff. I guess my question would be, where do we see Punk getting involved in this? Because I feel like that's an obvious thing.
Ooh.
WWE just released the 2K24 Punk pack, ECW
man.
Punk pack,
Yeah.
featuring the Dudley Boys and CM Punk. So he's got to be involved, right?
I think his music hits and Drew gets distracted, and then the Down Undertaker hits him with the South of
The
Heaven.
Down Under.
Right. with
Call him the Down
upside
Undertaker, and
down
then his
choke
move
slam.
being the South of Heaven. That's some sick work.
That's crazy.
Oh shit. I could see that. It just makes sense because then you get Punk versus Drew because Punk will be healthy here soon enough. And then you get that blood
The Bash
feud.
of Berlin?
Did they give them Punk versus Drew?
At the Bash at the Berlins?
No, I think that's where Drew takes that belt off of Damien.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't know about that.
You said so. Damien have a short reign.
That's kind of disrespectful, Rain.
Well, because I also think that Drew has an even shorter reign.
And
Because
then
Punk's gonna
CM
take
Punk
that
take
belt
it
in
off
Cleveland.
Jesus, you just hot potato.
They gotta get.
our
They
girl.
gotta get. You know what? I'm here for Punk having a moment in Cleveland that isn't.
That's what I'm
negative.
saying. Like, it has to be a positive moment, and him just beating Drew is not positive enough. He has to be like bigger stakes to it. He has to take that belt off of Drew, and like, see, your obsession led you to challenge me right out the gate, and you knew you couldn't beat me. And guess what? Now I'm taking that belt off of you too. You're welcome.
Man, I don't know. That's a lot. I think.
Don't get me wrong. Now Punk holds it for a while. Punk holds it for a
Punk
long
holds it
time.
for Seth.
How?
For
Yeah, I was
Seth.
Because Punk holds it for Seth. Yeah.
But when is Seth gonna be ready?
I don't know. I don't know how long it takes to get 2 new knees and a new back. I don't know.
You know, ask Shinsuke. I'm sure he knows.
I mean, I see him and Roman
Watch
coming
your
back in the
back.
fold at the Royal Rumble. In all honesty,
Right. That's why I'm like, when does it happen?
BA, we
But-
just booked Roman coming back at SummerSlam. Come on now, keep up.
No, he not. Nah. You booked him at SummerSlam. I don't think we see him again. Like Roman is done until
It don't
further
take that long to
notice.
film a movie.
What?
He ain't just filming a movie.
Yeah,
That man
he
is on
done with
one
that.
of his 8 yachts. I don't know
What
what
are you gonna do? Go home and see his family? Fuck out
Right? Who does that?
of here.
That man is doing. It's
Brett
about
Favre
the end of the
unretired
school
4
year.
times because he realized how much he didn't like his family. Come on now.
Tom Brady.
Man.
Tom Brady. Tom
3
Brady's
times.
wife was like, choose your wife, your family, or football. He spent 3 weeks with that bitch and was like, yo, Tampa,
He's
let's go 9-7.
Go. He was like, don't you got some Pilates to do? And she was like, I do. That was the end of that. He won another championship. I'm going to disagree with y'all. I don't believe that Damien Priest loses that belt. I think he holds it till SummerSlam probably. And I think him, if not a triple threat, him, Damien, and CM Punk or some fashion of that may happen. But I don't see him losing it until at least SummerSlam.
I mean, I see both.
Mark my words.
Scenarios happening, but the likelihood, Drew gotta have that belt at some point. That the Dub scenario makes more sense
He had
to
it.
me.
He had it at WrestleMania.
For like
It's over.
30
For 4
seconds.
minutes, 30
4
yeah.
minutes. There you go.
Hey,
So-
best 4 minutes of your life, baby.
Yeah, I'm at least giving him
Plenty
the
of
belt back for a month. I mean, Jesus.
No, I can't see it. But
He gets to win it in Europe, and he gets it for a whole month until Phil decides my time for me to have a fun moment in Cleveland.
Because he still needs his
mean-
moment too.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's such a weird place at the top for this belt because everybody's been doing fantastic. Drew is the best he's ever been, low key with the troll shit character wise. It makes you just really enjoy him. But CM Punk is in great shape again, and he's about to be in great shape for WWE television. But you also got Damien Priest that is now turned into a babyface. So it's so much going on at once and kind of asserting his dominance over Judgment Day. I feel like Judgment Day breaks up before he loses that belt.
And then at Bash in
Damn.
Berlin, Judgment Day cost him the belt.
Oh.
Thus,
Okay,
you get
now
that
you- now you
Judgment
kinda
Day
ruined
breakup. You accomplish 2 things there. You put that belt on
Or at least they
McIntyre.
kick him out. 'Cause I think they like Carlito want to join. They got some fresh recruits. I think they just boot Damien Priest.
I think they break up completely.
I
I wouldn't mind it either way.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Finn and JD are still going to be, the best of friends, 2 best friends that anybody could have. Dom out here, getting the swirl on some more.
Get
And
your
then-
swirl on.
So and then they whoop Damien's ass. They still gonna be cool, but the Judgment Day will be no more. I just feel sorry for R-Truth because
Yeah. His fun
best
crew
Judgment
broken
Day.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rhea comes back to a broken crew.
Oh, he's
The
fine.
man left her. What?
R-Truth will be fine. He's joined the LWO.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He's good. Okay. Moving away from that. Tournaments. Can we say this tournament has really churned out some of the best graps we've seen on WWE television in quite some time? Like consistently.
By design, brother. By design.
Hey.
If going forward, WWE Summers is just
Gotta
full of
execute.
tournaments. I'm good with it.
No, they gotta make the King and Queen of the Ring mean more than what it has in the past. Like the King of the Ring used to be like mean something back in the 90s. And then
Sure.
it just farted away basically. And then it came back kind of, and then now it's now to that point of the graps. It's making it mean more now. Like y'all can't tell me that this shit ain't really like matter for real outside of to throw a gimmick on somebody, the King or Queen gimmick.
That's true. I see what you're saying, and I agree to an extent. But I'm thinking more so, does the King and Queen of the Ring mean more? Or are we just getting great matches from it? Because I still don't know what the King and Queen of the Ring is going to mean.
I mean,
Like,
they brought
moving
them niggas
forward.
diamond-studded crowns.
I would say
it means
I was just about to say
fire.
the crowns are fire.
It means more.
I mean, sure, but it's like, what I need to see somebody win it. Depends on who wins it first.
So
and
back in the
all that.
day, and BA, correct me if I'm wrong, the King of the Ring, you got the next title shot.
That is correct.
Yes.
Yeah, that
But
was an
also,
excuse for the next title shot.
There wasn't like a huge gimmick behind it where, you have the crown and then, next thing you know, you're doing an accent and you got a court and shit.
I think that was
Owen
like
Hart was
Booker-
the first one to make it a gimmick.
okay.
The King of Hearts.
Okay. What about
But
Macho
then, like,
Man?
it kind of lost its
Macho King.
luster.
Macho King, but it wasn't
Macho
because of the
King.
tournament, though. The King of the Ring tournament wasn't around yet. That came around in the early 90s.
It lost its luster when they stopped putting it on guys that were
Trap.
gonna get title shots at some point eventually, and they just put it on Mick Carter's just to say they put something on him.
Yes.
Because I mean, as much as I'm a Wade Barrett guy, his run of getting title shots was done at that point. 1000%.
You didn't like King Corbin?
All right,
I
You didn't
like King Corbin.
Woods?
King. I mean, I'm a New Day guy all the way, but they weren't giving Xavier Woods a proper title shot against the Tribal Chief. Come on,
The Celtic King. You didn't love that?
Nah, that
it was just a placeholder to keep him
I
out of
know.
the title pictures.
Yes.
But now we're getting these fire matches, and like I think it says something about who the competitors are in this one too. Like you're talking about former world champions and Kofi and Ray, and then you're talking about like big time next up guys like Jey Uso, Gunther, Ilya Dragunov, LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes. Like
Our
stop right there.
WWE Speed Champion Ricochet? No?
Not so much. But
Yeah, the fire match.
banger match though. But I want to stop right there where Dub just left it. He just stated Ilya Dragunov, Jey Uso, Gunther. So 2 matches that we had: Gunther versus Kofi 2, and Jey the Juice Man, my namesake, Jey the Uce Man, versus the most serious, intense man there ever who wrestled.
he's not intense.
Ilya Dragunov.
He is intensity.
Oh, he exists in intensity. Okay, got it. Right. He's gonna make the next Crank movie, I'm sure. Yes. Look, don't even think about it because it'll take you there.
So he gets to smash
it works.
Elizabeth Smart too, or Amy Smart, whatever her name is, on the mailbox.
No, he don't care.
Hey, sign me up.
He's here for it.
Crank.
too, I'm sure.
Right, Crank 8.
Get cranked.
That's a lot of cranking.
Lots of cranking. Whole lot of cranking going.
It's time
Yes.
to crank it up. Don't you know? Crank it up. It's
Gunther.
time to crank it up.
Talk about cranking it up. Gunther versus Kofi 2. I seen this announced. We talked about it probably. It was like, hey,
did.
Kofi going against Ray just to get murdered. Why do we even care? They showed us why we should care. Kofi came out and before the bell started digging in that ass, and him and Gunther had quite the kerfuffle, to say the least. And I was like, oh, they are like letting them go for it. This is fun. We knew the outcome, but it was great.
Gunther wins with the beat your ass 97.
Yes. That's inevitable. It's like Thanos.
Right.
Like,
It's happening.
just,
Gunther definitely is WWE Thanos. He's
just 7 moves. He's Arnold. He's from Austria. They just said it. From Austria.
Yep.
Gunther. I am the Gunther. Where is my title, my crown, so I can kick your ass?
King Gunther was gonna be. That would sound fire. Man.
Kofi, you son of a bitch.
King Gunther would be like him as like a ruthless heel, man. Like
The
making
ring-
people bow to him and shit.
The Ring King.
Let's go.
Gunther.
Yeah.
the Ring Warlord, War Criminal, and
Well, okay.
Criminal? That's racist.
I think we are.
How's that racist?
Are war criminals all inherently black? What are we saying? What are you talking about? Are you thinking about that dude Coney? Joseph Coney?
No.
Anyway, let me steer us out of this.
James lights out Tony.
What does he have to do with the war criminals?
I thought he said James Tony. Never mind. Continue, E-Ray.
I wish y'all just had the video. It just broke. So we all agreed Gunther and Cody 2 was a banger.
Oh, it was a great match.
The right man won. Controversy coming from the second match of the evening being Ilya Dragunov versus Jey Uso. Ilya Dragunov and Big Uce have a slobber knocker, if you will. Blood, Jay's beautiful diamond-studded earrings just bleeding all over his earlobes. Mouth bleeding, super kicks galore. I liked the match. I thought it was fun. But to the ire of the IWC, Gunther did not win. H-bomb be damned, is not protected.
Ilya did not win. You said Gunther.
Ilya. Who did I say?
You said Gunther.
Oh, yeah. Gunther won for sure. He
Gunther's
beat your ass.
inevitable. Yeah. He not losing for a long
He beat
time.
that ass. Ilya did not win. Jay goes over clean. And then we get the Austrian assassin coming out and says, hey, let's talk. Let's talk that talk. And they sit there in the middle of the ring, kind of give them stares because they're going to be in the semifinals?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but what I want to talk about, the more important thing to this is the IWC turning on Jey Uso.
Listen here, you fucking nerds.
Oh!
Jey Uso has been putting in work for
4
damn
years?
near 15 years.
I would say 4 years, particularly in a much elevated spot.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. Once Big Uce decided to elevate him to main event status, he didn't do shit but deliver for 4 years straight. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. He's part of the greatest tag team in the history of professional wrestling. What are we talking about here? Ilya Dragunov is the future of the sport. He will have his moments. But damn it, Jey Uso deserves all his flowers. You fucking nerds, go outside, touch some grass, get some bitches, and stop complaining. Let my man, Jey the Uce man, get his shine on. And let's be real. We all know Gunther about to beat the shit out of him next week. So calm the fuck down. And let's be realer than real. Gunther versus Ilya 3 deserves a big stage. It just does.
That part. Thank you, Dub.
And we got a big ass pay-per-view coming up in July called Bash in Berlin. I don't know how close Berlin is to Austria. I assuming they're
Closer
close.
than the States.
Boom, there it is. And wherever the fuck Ilya's from, Transylvania, where the fuck ever, I'm sure that's close to Germany too. Y'all can soccer chant with all the Euros over there. But until then, shut the fuck up. Rant over.
Well,
Dub is Mr. Get Off My Grass. Hey, man, he is wearing that shit proudly.
You keep on kissing babies and hugging fat girls.
Man.
all right, Dub, you got it.
Just saying, man.
You got
Man.
a bloodbath. Great points were made. I will say for sure. BA, okay, let me ask you this. Is the criticism that Jay is getting, is it fair by any means?
No, I agree with a lot of what Dub said. Jey Uso's in a more elevated spot. Ilya just got drafted to Raw, y'all. He was just at NXT. Yeah, he puts on bangers. Nobody's taking that away from that man.
Right.
But Dub took the point, like what I was gonna say. They don't need to happen in this tournament. Guys, we're already getting amazing pizza. To E-Ray's point, we don't need any more pizza. Like, we cool. We getting amazing fucking pizza already, y'all. Stop being greedy. Like, we gonna get that shit. Trust me. Trips is cooking an amazing meal.
There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than ordering a pizza and then you see the nigga that ain't put in on it just freeloading like, oh yeah, can I get a slice, y'all? Yeah, you get one slice, dog. You come back for like second. Hold up, nigga. Ain't nobody else got no
Right.
food yet.
You ain't
We sitting there
no-
still rolling up. Yeah, man, there's some good pizza. Sit your
pizza.
hungry ass down.
Did y'all get some wings too?
Right.
Nigga,
Hell no.
calm down.
Oh, you know.
That place got some dog cheesy bread, bro.
Right. Yeah, you
That's
should have
got
ordered
cheesy
some
bread.
bitch ass nigga.
Right.
Shut up.
Broke ass bitch ass.
So I agree. I think it's interesting that Ilya and the I don't know. I think it's like the perfect confluence of things that are happening that created this Uce hate. Like the IWC seems to be very anti anything that is like happening, and the Jey shit started happening organically. We were there. I think we I want to say maybe last SummerSlam was kind of the start of like
This big push.
the big yeet shit. Like,
Yeah.
watching the crowd go
He started
crazy.
doing that in Detroit.
Yes.
He didn't do it before.
And
We
I
were
was like,
oh, this is great.
I was like,
We
oh
would've- yeah.
shit. So ever since then he add the yeet and the blah blah and all these things start going.
Soldier
And you
Boy
watch those
glasses.
crowds go crazy, and we're like, oh, this is organically happening. To everybody's point, come on now. Do not act like they're saying that he only has 2 moves or something like that. Number one, let this be known. All top stars in the WWE only use 5 to 7 moves. It's a signal for the crowd to be able to follow their matches, to know when they're down, when they start building back up, when they're doing the signature and the finish. This is how WWE programming works. It's like Randy Orton doesn't have 80,000 moves. He got
Right.
5.
That shit's on TBS and TNT. All right,
Facts.
They keep
And
it
y'all don't give
simple
a
for
shit about
reason.
that.
Exactly.
There's only 2 niggas in the entire company that have more than 2 moves, and it's AJ Styles and Gunther. And that's it.
4, 3. You're forgetting KO.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well,
Mad
KO
moves.
has everybody else's moveset.
Mad
KO's the Shang
moves.
Tsung of WWE.
Mad moves. But I digress. That's number one. Number two, you want those people, your top guys are the guys that work in a style where you can appreciate it. Like again, most of the people, when they break away from and they start doing their singles run, they usually struggle because they don't have an identity. He's figured that out. Like, he literally is his own character now, where we don't even think about him as the Uso Penitentiary anymore, which is kind of crazy because that shit was super over. Now I'm thinking like I enjoy Jey Uso in that manner. Also, if that hadn't proven, I haven't like kind of went on ad nauseum about this. The fact of the matter is, we're not going to take away all the bangers he has put on, like during the Bloodline, and then prior to, because before that, when he who should not be named was running this shit into the ground, you better believe when shit was looking froggy, they definitely went up, break Usos versus New Day out in case of emergency.
Oh, yeah.
And they ran
Every week.
like pre-shows, opening cards for about 4 or 5 events straight, and that shit was crazy.
I was at that Hell in a
and
Cell in
crazier
Detroit.
and crazier.
Let me tell you, I was at the Hell in a Cell in Detroit when it was Usos versus New Day for them tag titles. You couldn't have got me to care about a tag match and a Hell in a Cell match before I saw that one.
Incredible. Like each
Fucking
one though,
insane.
they did that
Insane.
shit like 6-7 times, and it was great each time. Like you gotta stop this. Super kicks, that's what he does. But y'all sit there and praise the Young Bucks for the same shit. Knock it off. The
I've always
spear
said the Usos are Young Bucks with talent, but you know.
with character.
Damn.
But no, I take nothing away from the young Bucks. I'm saying just the comparative styles. Like, okay, besides like a Meltzer driver or whatever, you get a lot of super kicks. That's just the style. That's the Jey style. He's kind of absorbing all the powers of the Usos before him. He got the Rock slap. He got he got the Roman spear. Him and his brother super kick. Like, he's just doing the shit and it
Samoan
works.
moveset.
Yes.
The Rikishi pop lock slap, like all
Yes,
of it.
all of it.
the pop-up Samoan drop from
Man, that's
Umaga.
like 500
Yeah.
VCs on fucking 2K. That's a hell of a package. The
He
Samoan
come with it.
move package.
Yeah, the Samoan moveset. But that is perfectly fine. And I'll say, I think the people were so thirsty, thinking like, oh, we're about to get Gunther versus Ilya 3. We need it. Not realizing this is something that can be a moneymaker on its own, that can open up a show and be like, oh, that was the match of the night. Because you forget the previous two might be in some of the most brutal matches I've ever seen in my life. And I love them for
The
that.
third one's so anticipated, it don't need any stakes.
At all. It's just two niggas looking at each other. And we got a whole nother Gunther. This is a different Gunther. He's like half of the Gunther he once was in mass, but skill level, he done upped it to 3,000. So again, I can't wait for it to happen. I don't think it needed to happen in this tournament, and I'm okay with that. The only other thing I will say to close this out is maybe if anything, like if I had any issue with it, I would say perhaps they didn't need to have him lose clean. Maybe, just maybe, if you wanted to like really quote unquote air quotes protect Ilya, you have whoever is going to be his next feud or his first feud disrupt him or some shit, and then let Jey take over, and then that tells the story there, and it, he don't lose no shine from it. Again, very minimal, but I can see that being an issue. But other than that, hey, it is what it is. We about to get King Gunther, and then it's gonna be lit. So I'm over it. And stop hating on nigga OJ.
Yeah.
Big facts. Yeet.
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Shout out to OJ.
Okay.
R.I.P. OJ? How about that better?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't shout out to OJ, dude.
You can't shut up. Never mind. BA. It's okay. We're gonna just work our way away from that one. How about the women's tourney? There's a women's tourney. I know we're doing the women's queen stuff. Great. We already kind of know where that one's going, so that one's fine. We don't need to discuss that right now. But more interesting, and our favorite show, NXT. There is the Women North American tourney.
The 12 highest ranked people out of the combine are now in a series of singles matches. Six matches for all 12 of them, and then the winners are going on for a multi-woman match at NXT Battleground.
Crazy.
My hope is that they keep the tradition of the North American title strong and make this a ladder match.
I think they have to.
I think
Yeah.
they will, yeah.
I thought she announced that.
Yeah, I think she did.
Mistaken.
Did she? I thought she just said it was just going to be a multi-woman match. I didn't hear
No,
the
I
ladder
think she
match
said
part.
in the vein of this, it's going to be a multi-woman ladder match or some shit.
Sometimes it's hard to understand Ava. Bottom lip, top teeth talk.
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Yeah, what
I got you.
No, I mean you're not wrong, but it was said. No matter how muffled. Who do we have? Who do we like? So Ruka's number one. She's the number one stunner. Number one draft pick.
Of course, she was gonna be on the combine number one.
Really? I didn't expect that from.
So Ruka coming off an injury, I wouldn't have expected it, but she's the most athletic of the 12.
You think?
I'd say her or yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, just be,
What do you put this criteria on?
Her moveset. I'm just basing it off of grabs.
Oh, okay. Just cool shit that she can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Basing it off of grabs.
You're right. That move's called the Soul Snatcher, and that's all you need to hear, right?
He was like,
You wild.
I mean,
Oh, I'm wild. Oh, okay. It's me. It's me. You praising her, but can't give a real reason. But I'm the wild nigga. All right.
Grabs.
Big bet.
What?
Yeah, I'm talking about the grabs too. Her finisher's called the Soul Snatcher. Yeah.
I understand her finisher's called that, but you have to emphasize the fact that that's her finisher. Like, it is.
Like, you didn't even say grabs with confidence. It's just like the grabs. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, move. Soul Snatcher. You got it.
Bet.
To quote the great announcer from NXT, what's my man's name? Not Book, but the other nigga. Big Joseph.
Big Joseph.
Izzy Dame got her soul snatched. Yeah.
And BA's like, I'll have what she said.
Let's do it.
Oh man. Well, outside of BA's order, Soul Ruka, #1, innovative soul snatch.
Innovative soul snatch.
It was good stuff. Izzy Dame stood no chance. Outside of that though,
I feel like Lash Legend has to be just a favorite, just considering her stature overall. Like,
yeah, and she's gotten so much better. I can remember the first match. Remember Jim Cornette going crazy shitting on her versus the Lions Den? Yeah. It was like, what is this shit? And now not so much. I think she's gotten so much better character-wise. Just watching her do like the way she was handling Ivy Nile, I really was like, okay, I can see that she's working on a lot of things. Her physique looks fantastic. She looks much better, like more lean. And she really plays into her big role without just being like, oh, I can just do 3 pump kicks. Like, it's gotten better. So again, I really enjoyed it. Who do we think are going to? How many women going to be? Is it 4 or 5?
6.
6.
Yeah. 12 women total. There are going to be 6 matches on NXT.
Okay.
In the next couple of weeks.
Okay,
Next week, I know.
Can we pick 2?
Jada Parker and Brindley Reese have a match, but I don't know the other matches coming next week.
Shocker.
So, okay.
I like no qualms about mine. Head of the Jada Parker fan club right here. Me and Booker T.
Oh, yeah, man.
There it is. Miss Parker, Miss Parker.
No blame. No shame.
No chill.
R.I.P. Reggie. Gone, but not forgotten.
OCM, baby, out the mud.
AEW on TNT in the sky.
That's crazy. So, Dub, your 2 picks coming out for this women's match is going to be Jada Parker and...
Can I pick Jada Parker twice?
She can't win it twice, Dub, or wrestle herself.
She can't hear you, Dub. Not listening.
I mean, like, they showed like the qualifiers so quickly. I'm trying to think of who else is in it. I know Tatum Paxley's in it.
Just think
Fallon
about
Henley's
the top
in it.
women that are going to make it. They're going against some jabrones for a reason. Like,
Correct. Kalani, isn't Kalani in it?
Yes.
I think Kalani's a top contender for sure. I mean, you put a gymnast in a ladder match.
There
she
you
gonna,
go. So
she
that's
gonna
what I
jump
mean.
through somebody.
It's very easy. So Jada and Kalani is going to be your picks.
Yeah.
Got it. Soul Ruka, obvious.
For being
And probably Tatum Paxley. This is going to be mine. And then
I would say my 2 is going to be Soul Ruka and Lash Legend. No doubt.
well, I already picked Soul Ruka. So pick 2 other.
Well, why can't I
Last
pick?
Legend.
Okay.
Oh, because we're trying to get the 6.
all right.
Oh,
we're gonna
the
pick for
6.
BA. BA's
Got
picks
you.
is Mia Yim and Thea Hale. Boom, there you go, BA. You're welcome.
Thank you, Dub.
But so you think Mia Yim's gonna beat who's she going against?
I don't know.
She
They-
beat.
forgot.
Who did she beat?
They announced the qualifiers
Oh, she
so
actually
fast.
beat, I thought it
actually
was her
watched
versus
her match.
Fallon Henley or somebody like that. It was her against somebody that I was like, oh, I don't know if she's gonna beat her because I think they like her. Or
Oh,
was it her
Ariana
versus
Grace. Ariana Grace.
Oh, that's who it was. Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah.
she's gonna be it. Got it. Okay, so yeah, we'll take those. Anyway, outside of that, we got some real from the first women's North American title. to all the shenanigans happening with the men's North American Championship. My favorite championship. One of the best booked championships of all time in WWE history. Let me just first, before I can get out anything, and I'll let you take it over to Femi. Once again, can I come on this? I was wrong, man. I was wrong. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. You're great. You're fucking great. Everything he does is great. He just, every time I'm like, oh, I'm expecting him to do some fucking goofball shit. He's like, nope, guess what? I'm gonna handle this exactly how I should handle this. Wesley comes out, does his thing, talks about how he wants the North American title back. He missing that old thing. He want that old thing back. And then Briggs of Anarchy comes out. A non-Viking comes out. Viking comes out in sweatpants. Ivar.
I know you had a voice.
I'm like, Ivar, you don't even sound like a Viking. He just like, hey man, I want to wrestle too. I'm like, what are you doing? And all this shit's happening, and then Oba comes out. I'm like, listen here, y'all. I don't care.
Well, you got it backwards because Oba interrupted Wes Lee, and Oba was like,
semantics.
All this shit you talking, you must want a title match. And Wes Lee was like, yeah, I want to. And then somebody interrupted him. He's like, God damn it. You can tell he was getting audibly frustrated. It was great.
He told me he wanted to earn it or something like that. And you know Wesley was like, you mean
said, why
everybody?
Right.
You mean
I'll take them all on.
Everybody,
Give
everywhere, all at
me.
once?
You talk about
That's Wesley, everybody, everywhere, all at once.
Yes.
That's the sequel. Starring Wesley.
Everybody, everywhere, all at once.
It's just him fighting the entire multiverse at the same time.
Right. He's like, what? You mean I can fight all these guys at the same time?
Yep.
Bring it on!
Even Seth Rollins from his NXT era. Even Kevin Owens from his NXT era, like fight people with time and shit.
Like 95 Kevin Owens. 2006
93
Owens.
Steamboat.
Right. Before
hope that
NXT
problem.
existed.
87 Dusty.
FCW.
87 Dusty.
Come on, baby.
1990 Magnum TA.
I was gonna say Magnum TA. That's awesome.
This is what happens.
Mind melt.
He thought about this, and Wesley said, as all he do, hey, how about you put that title line against in a multi-man match? Over Femi looked at him like, no. That's why you ain't got no title now, nigga.
Right. Stop wrestling so many dudes you don't gotta wrestle, bro. I'm the champion. Stop making this harder on yourself.
That's why I'm champion and you're not. Fight amongst yourselves.
Facts.
He told them niggas to fight amongst themselves.
Figure that shit out. And,
I love how
when y'all done,
He
whoever's
says
standing,
such simple things, but they sound so disrespectful coming from him.
Because you got the crowd like, who behind everything he fucking says. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
It's lightweight racist, but you know, it's okay.
I ain't mad at it. It's
was
better
started
than
by
what?
black people.
It's better than what? And it
Way
works.
better than what. And he plays into it too. It's great.
Yes.
He did a fantastic job. He's killing it.
So,
I'm
E-Ray,
not
what
mad
you
at
have learned by being wrong about Obafemi is watch Level Up.
I mean,
Are there 27
wait.
hours in a day now? Because that's the only way that's going to be possible.
Watch Level
Dub
Up.
isn't wrong because outside of this, we got another fucking banger. We got Javon Evans versus Main Man Mensah. Oh my gosh. And that shit.
They had that match on
let them
Level
go.
Up 2 months ago. It was almost the exact same match.
Well,
Of course.
was it bouncy? That's all. Shit was crazy.
Let me tell you something about that youth named Javon Evans. That nigga's bouncy.
Young OG. I love his nickname.
Young OG.
It works.
Young OG. That's just hard. Bouncy.
He's
Fab-
1000% 19.
When he comes up to the main roster, Fab got to do some sort of theme music for him. The Young OG, it works, man. I need it.
I don't think I need that.
I do.
But you can have it.
BA, I love that album. I see where you're trying to go.
I do love that album as well.
Fab is in his 40s. He needs not be talking about young OG anything.
That's
anymore.
his nickname? No.
It was his
Anyways.
nickname when he named the album that. He was still an old OG when he named his album
He's
that.
forever the young
Right.
OG. He's
They
going to
should go
always
back.
look like he's in his 20s when he's in his 50s and 60s.
He was
Next year,
36, called himself the young OG. Like,
Next-
no, nigga, that's not how this works. Especially not in hip hop and sports. At 36,
works
you
for
old
me.
as dirt.
Next BA gonna be petitioning. Oh, you know what? We need for his comeback because he got hurt. When he come back, gotta have Genuine do his music now.
Oh, no.
Same OG.
He gonna fall off the stage like he did that one time.
Giggity. Same OG. Even though I got my own TV, I'm still bouncy.
Oh, shit.
I'm still bouncing.
I'm still bouncing.
Oh, you can never see. Same OG. Giggity. Oh my
Still
God.
got it.
Yes. But the match, incredible. I watched these guys beat the hell out of each other, punch each other in the face, kick each other in the face, do crazy bouncy ass moves, cutters. And,
Bouncy.
oh, it was glorious. I was like, man, NXT's really good right now. Not mad at anything that's happening on my television. I don't know. We're in a great place. Oh, and how could I forget? If I wasn't happy with all of that, hey, Vic. You know, Booker didn't even have words, but he just, hey, watch this, Vic. Yeah.
Somebody
Lola
gives Booker a
Spice,
towel.
Chalola Spice came out and
Does Vic Joseph get hazard pay?
I hope so, man.
couldn't take eyes off of that match. Crazy.
No, because it was
Lola
multiple
Spice.
matches. It was Jakar and Lash coming out. Booker lost his mind over that. Jada Parker, Booker lost his mind over that. I mean, understandable. Totally get it.
OTM. Is OTM out the door?
I think they out the door.
you
OTD.
No,
I mean, they did just get a win.
I was gonna say, no. They like
It's only playing into a no phase bad luck. That's his
They
gimmick.
could probably change it. They would probably be due for a gimmick change.
Because them
In the
other
what?
niggas stole a gimmick, basically.
In
They
the what?
wrestling butters. It's
I don't know
over
what
for
they
them.
gonna-
I was gonna
OTM's
say, in
done.
the what?
Because there's
They-
two
they
other
don't even
dudes
have
that are doing the same shit they're doing.
No,
Them big
but
niggas?
better.
No, them big niggas.
Exactly. So they
Nah,
gotta
they
get
changed
that
it.
gimmick off of them.
Nah, they
only-
changed them big niggas
Only
gimmick.
one tag team can wear butters on this show.
Battle of the Butters.
Battle of the Yutters. Oh man,
I need it.
We might really get that as a tag match, though. I'm not even.
wooden
mad.
Jesus pieces. Everybody in the crowd gets a wooden Jesus piece. I'm with it.
Oh my God,
Pass
that
them
would
out
be
at the door.
Right.
Now that would be reason enough for me to fly to Orlando. And
What
hang out for an
NXT
taping.
logo wood jewelry? Sign me up. I'll take one.
I'm in.
I would take one. Shout out.
That's actually kind of fire.
That's hard. Being sold on
Speaking of tag teams,
Right, exactly. Sorry, WWE.
Speaking of tag teams, can I say how much I love the Good Brothers trolling every tag team in the division, talking about, yeah, these main roster guys coming down here and trying to take our shine. I'm like, this is just so funny.
I love it.
It's so stupid. But
That's
it's so
so
funny.
good.
I appreciate the Good Brothers so much because somebody in the back told them, hey, y'all got to start working more. And they was like, all right, send us down to NXT. But they only work one day a week. Exactly.
Exactly.
The Good
And we both live
Brothers.
in Orlando.
The Good Brothers trolling fucking Ridge Holland. So, oh, he's an angry brother. Just walk away. All right, angry brother. Then he just leave. Oh, I was so amused.
It's
So
so many
hilarious.
assholes, and I love it.
It's so good. NXT is in a great place right now. What more do you want?
The Gallows boys are back. Let's go.
Oh,
He's a sorry fat.
If they didn't get Dwayne ready for Final Boss mode, I would be done.
I was wondering, like, because Vic was losing his mind at the end of NXT. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, did somebody jump trick or something? And
all
I'm
of
like,
them
oh
is
shit.
laid out.
Every
Like,
tag team's been laid out. What the fuck happened? Here comes Joe
Hello,
Coffey.
boy.
We're back. Did you miss us? He got his mustache all curled up and
Yep.
shit. I was like, oh shit. Gallows boys back. Time to wreck
Dallas
shop.
boys, time to put you to sleep.
Gallus boys, time to talk with marbles in your mouth.
Dallas boys, hit snooze.
And we getting Wendy Chu back pretty soon too. True Crew.
Oh my god.
True Crew.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Wendy.
Yeah.
Chew it up.
She been taking a nap.
Man,
NXT is so great.
no inappropriateness from me. All I care
Leave
about.
that alone.
Got to.
Oh
Got
yeah,
to do
man.
it.
Oh, yeah, man.
With that said, guys, I don't think there's anything left for us to discuss. King.
Do you think Booker
Queen-
sleeps on the couch, or does he have like a sofa bed that he pulls the bed out of the couch and like because he knows he's gonna be sleeping on the couch and when he comes home
He
from
tried,
NXT?
no, he tried to
He
sneak
literally
into the
has
room.
He has a man shed, like a doghouse, like Snoop Dogg did on his reality show, where he would go in like a whole different structure on his property. He goes and hangs out in.
Booker T knows he comes home after a long day of work, live television, and he's like, Charmel, just open the door. She give him that look. Oh yeah, man. Close the door. He know he wrong. I did it. Oh yeah.
She look at him and say, Cholula Spice, huh?
Yeah, he's like, damn Cholula Spice. Everything nice.
Me in the replay
Right?
on the couch.
Gotta cancel that subscription so she can't watch live no more. Oh
Gotta
my
get rid of our
god.
cable.
With that said,
Booker T would definitely still have cable.
we're out
We
of here.
definitely do all the channels.
We're getting out of here. There is Saudi King of the Ring happening next Saturday. So we will have predictions.
Mid-afternoon grabs, baby.
Oh
Yes,
man, the
more-
summer of mid-afternoon grabs.
I like it. I like it.
I ain't bad at it.
Don't take on my Saturday nights because I got to
I was
be
about to
outside.
say,
We in the
please,
streets.
and in closing, please don't take away these Saturday night PLE trips. Please change that. Don't take them away from us. I can't stay up late on Sundays no more. I'm too old for this
Ain't
shit,
got it
man.
in me no
Shout
more.
out to Lieutenant
Gonna
Murtaugh.
find my baby, gonna
Like-
hold her tight, spend some afternoon delight.
Need it.
Afternoon delight.
I need it. Afternoon graps. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it till like Saturday, Sunday morning,
Sunday
2 o'clock
morning.
a.m. You know, I
Erase
keep
Sabia
weird
watch.
out. Yeah, facts.
You need to have a live stream going for our people in Mumbai Hive and shit. On YouTube, E-Ray would get a E-Ray's and Sabia watch along.
For those of y'all who don't know out there, because you're not in our group chat, sometimes we'll wake up in the morning from the group chat and like, oh, E-Ray was up at 4 a.m. watching the grabs.
You're like, why?
All the grabs.
Hey, brother,
bit
I
of-
gotta binge the graps when I can. I'm a busy man, so when
American
I
Bash
get to,
96 was so great, brothers.
I respect
What?
it.
I'm like, oh, let me catch up on the last 3 months of AEW because I don't have anything else to watch. So like, damn, I might as well just start watching that now that I caught up on all the pay-per-views and wrestlings and blah blah blah.
Start watching Level Up, man. I'm telling you.
Next
I
thing
knew
I know,
about
it's
Jada
3 o'clock
Parker
in the
way
morning.
before y'all, and I wasn't gonna tell y'all about her.
Hate. That's hate.
That is hate. Drew.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
You're
I've learned
aptly
from Drew.
named, brother. Speaking of which, don't be a hater. Don't be like Dub. Go to our website, letmebookpod.com/shop. Go get you some merch. Go get you some coasters. Go get anything that you see because we got some cool shit. New designs coming soon. Take a look and view, like, and subscribe. We drop videos of clips every week of new shit. Go like and subscribe to our YouTube so you can see those when they happen, when they come out, so you can hear more shit, and then come listen to us here. Also, we will be at SummerSlam, so if you see us, to sweet us when you see us. I might be like taking more cold plunges and jump ropes by then, so I might look like Uncle E-Ray. It might be scary, but I'm walking around like shirtless J.R. Smith. It's okay.
The mask.
I won't hurt you, brother. Too sweet. Just throw up the too sweet, and I know you're not a threat. That's like the police say, put your hands up. too sweet. Oh, okay. Yeah,
And it sounds like at this point
shit.
we're all going to buy new
turn
belts.
into a Super Saiyan.
Literally. Wow.
Too
I don't know
powerful.
what's happening. E-Ray has
Broke
magical effects
Riverside.
on the screen. I don't know what's going on.
That was crazy. I was like, I did that with my brain. Other than that, shout out to Mumbai Hive. Shout out to Italy. Shout out to Texas. From Texas to Cleveland and all the shit in between, man. We are doing it and we do it for you. So, guys, support us. Give us more reasons to do the shit we do because we are the culture, ho. Y'all know what we do. Every time we talk about something, guess what? They're talking about it everywhere else.
Boom.
And they talk about it later and they're not talking about it as good. And they never hit the things that we hit on. So, again, a little bit of a toot of my own horn, but as a former trumpet player, it's what we do, me and Louis Armstrong.
Hey, if you got any friends in the middle of the country, tell them to tune in. We trying to break into the Dakotas.
Right.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know if
I
the
don't
Bible
need
Belt's
y'all,
gonna
but-
like us, brother.
Oh, we're all over the Bible Belt. No, we just
No,
not. We just not in flyover country.
No
All
mountain.
those square states.
Yeah, like the four ones that look exactly alike. It's kind of like the NXT blonde women division of states. Like it's a bunch of them that look exactly the same. Like,
Yeah.
that's
I definitely looked at a map the other day and I said, wait, which one's Wyoming? Which one's Colorado?
That's Tiffy time with a sword. That's Tiffy time. Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, that's
Tiffy time with a briefcase.
That's Dirty Montana.
Oh,
That's Potatoes Montana. Got it.
potatoes, Montana.
Every time with a sword. Every time with a briefcase.
Yeah, same thing. You know.
That's Tippy
Like
time with a
15
brighter
Tiffany strategies.
personality.
Yeah.
It's all
That's
the same.
Tippy time with Idris Enofe.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's Tiffy time in the gym. Gym Tiffy time. Yeah, all the same things.
That's
Anywho,
Chase U Tiffy time.
absolutely. Guys, it has been a pleasure. We hope you love us. Fuck with us. Keep listening. And coming June 1st, you will hear us specifically on this RSS feed for Let Me Book the Territory will be the only place you can find us. We are ending our partnership with Inaudible Ruckus. So if you do not hear us then, you can hear us here. So if you have not subscribed, like, subscribe, follow on your podcast app, on your Spotify, on your Apple, whatever you listen to us on, just keep listening to us. And it has been a pleasure. We are out of here. So we end it how we always do with the final boss.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Bitch.
You're ready for me?
We out of here.